All right, hello everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's Tuesday. It's card day. Um, we're just gonna have a normal one. Not gonna. I know the last couple card streams we've been doing have been, doing like couple drafts. Longer ones. Today. I'm just feeling normal. Let's just go in, do a draft, see how it goes, and let it lie. I think that'll be fun. Been enjoying the new set so far. Still up in the air about snow, but everything else is, there's so much going on still. Ognimi, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. Hello, hello. Yes. Yeah, Kaldheim. Oh, goodness. I was reading... I was reading earlier today, just kind of like little bits about how Kaldheim is one of the like wordiest sets in quite some time. A set with one vanilla creature and four or three French vanilla creatures, aka like one line of text, one ability. The Berserker with haste, for instance, or and then everything else is just like novels. Obviously, the dual face cards, the good old Endymion level, uh, Snow Hater, for instance, one of those. Anyway, but yeah, just sort of talking about it. I haven't drafted yet. Excited to see more runes. I've been liking the runes, liking how they play with equipment a lot. So hopefully, we get to do more with those as well. Anywho, seems as though people are getting in here. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry, just gotta stretch before we get things going. All right, let's get things rolling here. Oh, Doc, thank you for the host. Welcome everybody. You're just in time. Hello, hello. We are just starting Kaldheim draft.
Good to know.
Yeah, just thank you for the host and welcome everybody. It's time for Kaldheim. So, last time we found that equipment deck functions, and
Well, equipment deck functions so long as you have a mythic rare that helps it out quite a bit.
I think we still would have been like 5-3 without it, but
Probably, yeah, but
but also,
Halvar did definitely help. Halvar
yeah,
and also the other rare,
Snowbird, Snow Liker,
Snow Hater. The Snow Hater is
Snow Unliker, Snow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. All right, let's jump on in. So yeah, God of haters. The backside of that one is interesting because it's like -1 damage to everything, and you have to pay one more to target anything. Is the effective text. It's much longer because to describe those abilities takes more words.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. No, thank you for the raid as well. We're just starting the draft. Oh boy, is our 8th player not here? Ah, well. Okay. Onions and Dragons showed up at the end.
Onions and dragons. That's a meal, baby.
Okay.
Varagoth, Bloodsky Skyer. Demon Rogue, huh?
Yeah,
Target player searches their library for a card, then shuffles their library and...
Hmm.
Attack Vampiric Tutor.
Yeah, you like Vampiric Tutor?
I do like Vampiric Tutor.
the death touch on here also means that the attack can't be
Yeah.
like, they can't just have a 4/4 and make you, beans. They have to have like either like removal or a first strike wall.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like the idea of
I kind of like the idea of going for this. Yeah, go for it.
All right.
I want to see the red multi-boast god, even though that doesn't work with this card now. Just to have a Rakdos boast plan going.
All right, what do we got? We got Vega. We got some multicolor uncommons, all powerful-ish, but very off our first pick. We got a shock.
There is only one black card in this pack. Gross.
It's a good one, or like this is a fine one at least.
It's a bear with upside.
Yeah. Vega is obviously very strong as Windrake with card draw.
Easy card draw too. Like that's going to happen if you pick Vega early, you are going to get that to go off.
Interested in maybe picking the Berserker. The shock is also, I kind of like the idea of if we pick up Berserker, maybe obviously the people to our left just can't be in black.
Right.
And maybe
fully
we're
cut black here.
Like obviously the rare is the only thing missing here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm picking this over the removal to try and get. Oh boy, okay, black is.
You
looking...
could keep that you keep that information going, basically, just saying, hey, don't do it.
I can't hear because Village Rights compared to like Packmate or
yeah, I know.
Brawl or God, those two specifically. Basically, this is just not a very high pick order card. Like Packmate.
It's a good card, but it's not a high pick order card, yeah.
Yeah, really like Packmate. This one tends to be really good and is one of the worst things we'd want to see against Baragoth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it already replaced itself. It's a 3/3. It does exactly enough to kill.
Vinbo, another Berserker. This is the Revival one. Discard. Snow-covered forest. We're not snow. We're in the colors for it, but we don't have anything like it.
Elven Bow does some decent work. We saw it last in the equipment one, where this actually stuffed you for a while.
Yeah, I kind of like it in the sense that it works well with
Death Knell,
Death Knell as well.
Yeah,
like that way we have an easy way to flick that on. Both of these twos are nice. Elder Fang is really good at being just a small body that can do things like longboat or trade.
Elder Fang Disciple is exactly that rat. It is a 2-mana 1/1 rat that does the same thing, just a different type line.
Well, I guess foolish of me.
Wow, where the hell is black?
Okay, so black's gone-ish. Augury Raven's here. Red really isn't here. Blue is here. We can pick up another bow. Ravenous Rat.
Ravenous Rat? Yeah, that sounds right. Second bow doesn't sound good. I like first bow. I don't really like second bow.
Neither of these are what we want to be doing. Is that better than just going Raven? We keep in on that.
The thing is, I do like all of your cards so far.
I'm going to try and keep in on this. If it breaks down, it breaks down. Another Berserker. Again, the Berserkers work decently with the bow. Still a little worried looking at this. The blue in here isn't like super strong, but it is consistently around. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Finally.
Funnily enough,
Granted,
5 cards, and I probably want the fixing.
You probably want the fixing over all of these, but I mean, the worm is fine, and I mean, the recruiter's not great, but it's okay. It is a recursion piece that it's a decent one of those. Just, pick it up and put it in your hand once, just because you can do it multiple times. You don't have to do it. It doesn't actually take up it's still a creature, It costs 4.
The cost on this is way too high, though, is its biggest problem.
Yeah.
And, the trick about The trick about Hill Giant is that Hill Giant hasn't been good as a body for 7 years. Like, Hill Giant no text is just not good enough.
King Herald's Revenge is the
That's
+1/+1 trample.
yeah.
Must be blocked this turn to Fable. Okay.
I'm probably just gonna grab the land here in
Kind
case.
of cute with your Death Toucher, but
True. Use the Draugr.
I'm just saying I don't know what it is about spiders that makes it seem like they have all creature types. Is it the multi-legs? Is that the idea?
So many eyes. You have enough eyes. You just pick them all up.
The hell does Glittering Frost do?
It turns a land snow and makes a tap for it's a fertile ground.
If this didn't cost 3, that'd be okay.
Yeah, but it costs 3, so it's basically garbage.
Mm-hmm. Broken Wings usually has a target, right?
Yeah, that's usually something I want one of. Take a Wings. Wings also is another easy way to turn on the Berserker.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to... Ooh.
Oh, Tergrid, huh?
Okay.
All right.
That's good. We don't have anything that immediately like uses that, but the 4/5 body is already great, and like
4/5 Menace.
yeah, and like
That.
that backside is better than it looks. I need to be using that more. I didn't last time I had the card. I didn't use that, and I feel like that the deck was worse off for me not committing to that. Yeah, Elderfang Disciple's good with this. There's
Priest of the Haunted Edge over there requires a sacrifice too, right, or something?
well,
No.
no,
It sacrifices itself.
sacks
That's it.
itself. Easy pick here. Helm would be a good one as well. This has a really high equip, but like it's a 4/4 menace for 5 and like leaves behind a good body.
I felt it in my bones you were going to get 2 black rares in a row.
Ooh. Oh, can we use... If you get this going, that's really strong.
That is a lot of, like, even if you do it once, you know?
Yeah.
And even then,
I will
play this like...
there's absolutely positively no reason to second pick a Skull Raid. That card tables almost every time it's seen because it's very, very low priority. So I would, yes, like, that's chasing this synergy way too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Pickup ain't bad either. Problem is, like, we're not picking up Elf, so, like, we're not getting the value off that. I'm gonna try the Berserker out. We have, like, some cheap stuff that might work out with Berserking. Pickmate, hi, how you doing? Looking good, making our green a little bit... Our green's light right now, but, like, Packmates are good cards.
Light, but okay, yeah. It's a Ruined Crown, which
Talked about
probably
how
better to have...
Talked about how there's a lot of sweepers.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, this one's very strong as sweeping. It can fail against, you know, changeling stuff, but Rune Crown's also cool here. I was picking these Valors because I actually think they're reasonably fine on Death Manel, but I didn't, like, it'd be a 23rd at best.
Fair, yeah. Feed the Serpent just straight up also pretty good.
Yeah. Good white black
Did
here.
see this as being reasonable, and you do have a tiny bit of white fixing. By tiny bit, I mean 1 card.
Yeah, we have these here. Struggle obviously works well with Berserker and Vargoth. That's actually an interesting question.
Yeah, which removal would you prefer? They do both cost 4.
Yeah, well, this costs 1 on the backside, which was really nice with the Blood Sky, too.
Okay, yeah, fair.
It's one of the only cards that gets cheaper on it. I'm gonna pick up the feed because I feel like this is where we're getting our black cards and our... Oh, well, alright.
You got your struggle anyway. Okay.
Cool. I feel like this is where we're getting our black cards and our green cards are in 3. But we'll see how that actually plays out. This season's fine. I really like this on Death Nail Berserker. I really like this with Blood Sky. Obviously, Vargoth Death Touches. So. Nothing, huh?
Target opponent loses 3 life. On a 6 mana 3/7? Weird. Wow.
Yeah, this thing's huge.
Weird numbers.
I'm fine picking one of this ever. I already have a Raise the Draugr, I already have a Dusk Wielder. I don't want the Dusk Wielder because I don't think it's good enough to play. You cannot kill Dread Rider with damage, indeed. Remove a land for our deck or a Lindworm? Huh. Big
Removal and also tiny dudes.
Yeah, this thing's very, very, like... I'm just gonna hide a land, spell in my land, in my mind. I like hiding spells in land. There's that Skull Raid or Masked Vandal, both of which I want one of. Masked Vandal's always good. This is probably where we can just pick up our Skull Raid and be happy enough with it.
Sure. Hey, that's not bad.
All right.
If you wanted to...
I'm still setting up for this white splash that doesn't exist,
Yeah, and you know what? If you get it, that's good.
I don't think this card's making the main deck. Late Mind. We already have... Sure, that's fine. Alright, here's what I got here. And our final is Legend Liker. Yo, this card might work. Last time we had this, we had no other legends in our deck.
But now you have at least 2?
Yeah, we have Vargoth and we've got Tigrid. If you control both of them, this becomes a 6/6 and it has a tutor bit.
We'll point out too that Vargoth also tutors.
Seems good.
Could be a deck that just assembles the super team over here.
Yeah. That seems fine. The uncommon... It's the uncommon green-black legendary. That's Menace Elf. So hopefully we can find, like, one copy of Menace Elf. Ooh, I love this bear. It's not very good for us, but I do love it. Pick up a worm. This Valkyrie doesn't do a lot for us because, like, we only have a couple snowlands. Still fine.
Might be worth it anyway.
Yeah.
Might play that black-white one because it's a snowland. It's black and taps for snow.
Yeah, Spirit as well searches for snowlands and is a big old body.
On the back of it, it searches for some of your fixing. That's not bad. It is also a 4-mana card to do that, though.
I'm gonna grab the Valkyrie.
Herald of Skemfar. There he is.
Yeah, there's Herald. Blitzing Frost is... Oh, this is the motherfucker. This is the Hell Zone. This is the...
Where X is the number of... So this is up to 4 +1/+1 counters, and then draw a card for. Yeah,
Yes.
that's a
Basically,
green
if you
card
have
these days.
basically if you have a like if you have anything resembling a board when you cast it, the game ends because you draw 2 and like pump your team.
Hmm.
I'm not snow enough for it though. I'm gonna go Herald. It's a very dumb card, and I recognize that. But like, I think I'd only be casting it for 1 or 2. Maybe that's incorrect of me to pass it up for that.
Well, the decision has been made. It's
Yep,
fine.
that's fine. Ooh.
Okay, here's another legendary, and it's one that you actually have more than one Death Touch creature.
Okay. I care about this because it's legendary at the moment, because that actually works for...
Also, a 1/3 Death Touch is actually
That's
always
actually
pretty decent on the ground.
That's a quite good body.
Yeah.
Very good fighter. No, I don't care about poison. That's
The
extremely...
poison's not happening. Yeah.
Well,
Vampire Fast Talk.
it has Death Touch.
It does.
But yeah, the this card rules and is super good for gives us some flying. Poison sucks ass and I hate it. I'll be blunt with you. I think Infect's one of the worst fucking mechanics they've made in decades. It's boring. It sucks shit. It's unfun to play against. You ever played against a deck that just plays turn 1 Glistener Elf? Nobody enjoys that game of Magic.
The thing that makes it reasonable here is that it doesn't replace the damage that these creatures do, so you just kind of ignore that the poison counters exist entirely.
Yeah. I'm grabbing this jerk because I hate this card.
First hate pick in probably like a year.
Yeah, well, it's the trick is I'm not playing 2 main deck Broken Wings, so any pick I make here is a hate pick. All of them are.
Correct.
Hey,
I mean, hey, you had white fixing. You could have played Rune of Sustenance.
I'm not gonna splash for a Rune of Sustenance.
That's fair.
I don't even have like I've got 1 equipment it would go on. Anyway, we finally get our worm. That's good. Moo. Okay.
That's actually reasonably playable.
Yeah, both of these are. This card's actually way better than, like, showing up this late, but I like Snakeskin for being anti-removal.
Okay. Your deck is neat. It has multiples of some, perfectly fine cards.
Mm-hmm.
It has a fun and kind of narrow plan that it also has, and that's also kind of neat.
Yeah. I like Kolvori for the deck. Kolvori is really interesting. The backside on the Black God is artifact, 4-mana artifact that taps to do the Torment thing from Amonkhet, and you can untap it for 4. Alright. So, Vargoth, Death Knells, Feed the Serpent, Vengeful Reapers, Skull Raid 1 can make its way in here. Elven Bows, Finn. We'll say 1 Broken Wings makes it. And then 36. And what else we got? We got 2 Raises. Those will be fine to have 1 of in the main. We've got Valkyrie is probably fine, even if it's basically not getting activated. Is that fine at that mana cost? Is a 4-mana 2? I don't think that's actually good enough without the activation for it. Like
4-mana 2/2 flyer is usually the very, very tip of I don't think I want to play this flyer.
Yeah, I don't think I want to be playing that, and I could include like a couple of these snow duels, but I think they make our deck worse to include. How's creature count look right now? 12. We need that higher. We'll put in arrays. We'll put in... Recluse. Jarl's not as great in this because we don't have like the 1/1s. Herald's a 3/2 that grabs an elf or warrior from the top 5 when they come into play. Which, we have a couple. Not a ton of those. Like, a lot of our creatures aren't that. Herald's mostly a 3/2. Recluse, Snakeskin, and then, like... a Kennel Master, or maybe a Dread Rider, something like that. Maybe even just this 5/5 Grizzled Outrider. Am I okay with that? Oh, the Jarl. And then land, and that looks fine. We can't include these. Longboat I don't like because we don't have a lot of one-toughness things. Our creature count ended up being 14, which is fake 16 because of the bows. Yeah. Our curve looks like it's 4 heavy, but a lot of those 4s are like...
Or foretold and
Foretold, Vengeful Reaper, Skull Raid, Jarl. It's that literally all but 2 of them foretell, so...
That's pretty nice, actually.
Curves in this format are kind of incredible.
They're weird. Just being able to pay for things, you know, over the course of 2 turns, and not in a kind of expensive way, because almost always it ends up working out to being pretty expensive overall. Foretold is cheap.
Yeah. Well, again, like, we even have cards that are discounts on it, so... That's been pretty dang strong. Like, the cards that it is, more expensive on are, like, where it's, like, an afterthought, right? Like, the foretell isn't the main reason you're playing the card. Oh, Raven Wings, I like having this one of just as a way to get us over the top. Yeah, alright. Let's do it.
Ready. It's really thinking about this one, huh?
Yep. Okay, got there.
That's, this is actually a pretty good curve. Yeah. I'm for it.
Huh.
Also, how dare you have Finn the Fangbearer and Varragoth in the opener? This is gross.
A little bit.
You don't even want that to happen. You don't want these 2 to interact, and yet they're forcing them to.
Yes. It's gonna make Finn a lightning rod. We're not turn 2ing the Blood Sky because we can't double spell for some time. Oh shit.
Ooh, going off
well,
fast. All right.
I can't
You do have
kill
broken wings to stuff them over that. So
1 to equip. That's super scary.
yeah, 1 equip haste plus. It's +2 +1, and also ping for 1 upon attack, right?
Yes.
So, With haste, that's actually a lot. That's a quite good equipment.
Okay. Combat. I could leave up Broken Wings, kill that, and then next turn it would be... Kind of like
You've got a lot of lines of play here.
I kind of like just pushing here.
So red white. There's a lot of different ways that they could kill these. Diamond gold. That doesn't kill it.
Does not.
Does mean you're still controlling a legendary permanent
Also,
for what it's worth.
2-spell, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Blast it. That's fine. Like I said, lightning rod for removal. That's the entire point. Hello. We're gonna Broken Wings it next turn.
They haven't played anything to equip it onto. And there it is. It's not even a particularly good thing to equip it onto.
Trades poorly. Okay,
So I guess you could do things like foretelling pre-combat to kind of, I don't know. I'm just thinking about how the play patterns with foretell right now.
Well, foretell again has the cannot cast on this turn, so like you have to.
Yes, I know that you can't cast it on this turn, but I'm just saying that like using foretell is a weird way to bluff and things like that. Like, oh, I foretold because I have nothing else to do with my man.
5 to activate.
Also,
oh my god. Yeah. Was that worth it? 120%. I wanted to kill that equipment very badly because my opponent having an equipment that says 1 mana for +2/+1 and haste is a very good way for my opponent to slam down, I don't know, Helvar and kick my ass. That's not doing anything.
welcome back, by the way.
See if we can't get second spell off this. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, good luck. Sorcery speed.
You do currently control 2 legendary creatures.
The only blocks they can make are pretty bad here. Ooh. All right. I'll get you off the table. And if you want to trade, go right ahead. That's kind of what I want to see. Wow, that's not a dwarf? Huh. Could have fooled me. Alright, they're
Did
empty.
they just play a second Call the Forge Master?
Yes.
All right.
What do I want to be doing this turn? Could hold the Recluse to try to double spell.
Feel like that's not bad.
Let's get Pac-Mate in. What happened if we send all our Godstorm out? Block, block, block. We lose most of our board. Very poorly in my mind. Specifically because, like, they block the 2, they block the 1, they block the 1, or, like, they block everything but the Berserker, and, like, it doesn't do anything. That's painfully annoying. The big problem is that they have a good double on my 5/5. Nice. That's the kind of card I want to be drawing right now.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Ooh, that's a better double spell.
Ooh, yeah. Want to have an 8/7? You want to have an 8/7 flyer? Seems like a pretty good move.
Now we can
Now we can all out.
now we
This
can
is
let God
lethal.
sort it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blood Scour Berserkers. Pretty good, it turns out. Dang, that's a...
That's a 2-mana creature that gets very out of control very quickly.
By the way, you had a... I don't know if you noticed, you had a disconnect during this, and I don't have Wizard Eyes now.
I did? I did not notice.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
Sorry, you're...
It's fine.
You don't need to see all that. It is annoying because MTGA is really weird to capture, so...
I see. Thank you for the eyes.
Yep, no problem. Was that like Discord going off? I might have been Discord going off. Anyway, let's run on in. Haunt. I think this is keepable. I think we're fine.
It's a little spicy, but it could pay off pretty well.
I literally might name Worm with this ring if I have to play it on 2. Okay.
And you're good. Okay. You prefer to play... For the most part, I think you prefer to choose green off this, right? You've got more double greens than you have double blacks.
Yeah, we're even holding a couple of them. Worst design mechanic in Magic, Haunt. Haunt is pretty dumb. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
I mean, if you mean modern Magic or moderner Magic, probably. Because, I mean, there is, like, banding does still exist, kind of thing.
Okay. It's gonna be a little while before they can get that Berserker to work. Hopefully we can find a way around it. Yeah, tap land, that's fine. Let's see. Herald would be nice. I do love that they say the word before the land shows up. Okay, so they're going to be double spelling next turn. Here's my 3/2 menace, no text. I think we only have like 4 hits in the deck, so Herald is mostly a legendary name for Kolvori.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a decent card on its face. It doesn't need the extra text.
Yeah. Hey, dude. Herald fight down my Death Knell Berserker? No.
I think your opponent is just like pointing at your deck and going same hat so hard right now.
Yeah. I'm fine with that trade. I can't even like ring and then use the ring for...
Guess you can foretell the Skull Raid. That's a use of your mana, even if it's not a great one.
Yeah, it's like that or the Jarl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the Jarl first. Skull Raid is okay if I kind of wait a little bit on casting.
Mm-hmm.
So we want 4th land here. So they get to cast their 3/1 lifelinker. Really? Oh, you just want a double spell. Got it. What do I not care about in this hand? This is probably the most generic, useless.
Probably.
I want to get to Lindworm. I feel like that's a way we turn the corner, especially with the wings. If you want to not
thing
attack,
you need is just a few lands.
We are in pretty.
Well, if you get a couple lands, oh boy, someone's online.
Yeah. Guess we better get this Skull Raid hidden. So they missed a land drop, just like we did, but they're on 4, so it's easier for them to double spell. Herald's probably a good play for them, though they might go for the lifelinker, because right now we are being a little bit aggressive. Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
Alright, so we still get to attack. If they double block, I'm fine with that outcome. Yep, mill 3, yep. That's not what I'm after, thank you. Okay. Next turn, we can get down Tear Grid and then perhaps Skull Raid for some good theft.
Oh man, Turgid into Skull Raid sounds like a solid plan. I really want
Yeah.
to see that happen.
I feel like Tear Grid is likely to eat whatever removal they're holding.
Probably. If they don't spend it on Kolvori. Which,
Yeah.
spending on Kolvori seems like a very weird decision. I doubt that they'll do it.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Are we finally gonna... Oh, if they have a Hunt the Week, they might go, like, again... Like, go Herald plus Hunt the Week. Herald seems like their deck has a lot more targets than ours. Alright.
So why does Turgid just like roar like a dinosaur?
I don't know.
Just got a, you know, an elephant trunk in there?
Are we finally fighting it down? No blocks. I will take 6. Thank you very much. You got pump spells, use them.
This is just a transparent way of trying to get the blocks, yeah. You wouldn't attack in with a fort. Well, I mean, one of them's a menacer at least, so. Oh my! They extremely are same hat. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Let's start this off with Skull Raid then. This might suck. They might have 2 things to just discard that don't go permanents, but we gotta go for it. If this steals stuff, like, we are in business. The worst case would be they discard 2 spells, you know?
Mm-hmm. They didn't have
Oops.
cool free 5/5. All right, I'm into it.
Okay, I have multiple tricks, and then Lindworm can, hopefully get us the game.
So Turgid's Lantern is basically tap, activate, Torrent of Hellfire, or whatever it's called, right? Like that, the one that's Bolus X, the Bolus X spell that's like, do this X times.
Yes, I'm gonna lose 3 to this. I have a secret blocker.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't have a secret blocker, I would think differently on it, but...
Black Flash. It happens sometimes. It's not that uncommon.
Sure, King Harold's Revenge.
The thing is that you still have a good blocker for that. That's not...
Like, I have to double block it, and I'm just gonna double block it with the Jarl and the Kolvori. Then they better kill the Jarl here. Okay. Incorrect. Why would you do that?
Go ahead and just do aggress for lethal damage, I guess. And then here's your tiny Palaka Worm.
Like, I guess they're scared of me playing another Legend, which I guess is reasonable, but, like... Not playing around the board wipe? They can't afford one. They're not on enough mana for it. Like, the Wrath in black is 6. Like, I'm not playing around anything.
That's not enough. So they jump and still die because they take 8.
Yeah.
Right? At least 7, actually.
Yeah,
so.
they die. But yeah, I'm not, like, so the Wraths that exist in black, if I talk them through, there's a Wrath on 6, they run 4 mana. There's a Wrath on 3 that has -3/-3, my board's a 4/5, a 5/5, and a 6/6. And there is a Barter in Blood, which is just sack 2 creatures. So none of them are reasonably. I feel good about that. They didn't read their own card. I think. I'm pretty sure they didn't read their own card. So that's nice. All right. Round the. Ooh. How do I feel about this? No black.
It can't really do much without the black. It creates a 2/3 with reach.
Yeah. Like,
you can at least foretell the Jarl.
That's about it. And then, like, we're slow as hell.
You are really betting on that black, and even if you do, it's not exactly a fantastic start. This is okay.
I'm gonna keep this and throw back a swamp.
Yeah.
Again,
specifically because you can foretell both of these, and struggle on the Packmate is really good.
Yeah. Hey, bud.
Also a pretty good thing to fight with.
Yeah.
Doesn't kill fucking anything. So you want to keep the thing that you fight with around when you struggle with Skemfar most of the time, right? So.
This is a really awkward. I'm gonna go Finn.
I mean, it blocks just fine, right? So.
Yeah. It attacks just fine, too. There's a snow land. Their auger's on now. Hawk. That's actually a really good draw here.
That does, yeah, it smooths out your curve a little bit.
Yeah, so let's go. I'm gonna go pack. Actually, no, we should go struggle because this gets cheaper. Like, if I'm just gonna play Packmate on 4, that's fine. But like,
meanwhile, this other line of text lets you do Elven Bow, paying for it, and struggling on the same turn.
yes.
So.
What's Fertel do again? You pay 2, you put it down, face down in exile. Then any turn after the turn you do that, you can pay the Foretell cost to cast it at whatever speed the card is. So that timing's incorrect. You should. Okay, that's fine. I guess it doesn't matter to them. I guess I'm just gonna Packmate this turn. Nothing to fight.
Yeah.
Don't hate that.
It's actually not a bad draw, yeah. That's a counterspell, functionally.
Yeah, counterspell that gives a 1/1 counter too, which is always. I like having it with the hunt the week because the hunt the week is one of the things. Ah, the Godland. Sure. 3 colors of the colorless land in your deck.
Whoa, you are
Holy
greedy.
shit! Holy shit!
Absolute greed lord over here. Jeez.
Ooh. Okay. Might want to fight down this because it is a god.
That's fair, yeah. You can then follow up with Kolvori if you want, or anything, really.
So let's go. Fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Fight. I get to attack as well. If they double block, we get to trick 2 for 1. If they don't, I Kolvori. Kolvori's nice for like also having some card draw attached. Like,
Yep.
top 6.
Top 6, very deep. And while it's... You have 3 in your deck still, so like that's actually a pretty decent chance of getting one.
Yes. Okay, tapped land. I'm sorry, is that a tapped land with green activations?
It is, yes. So they are
Ooh.
3 color, because there's no reason to play that if you weren't
So they're 4 color.
able to cast it. Sorry, yeah, sorry, 4 colors.
Because
Did
there
I
are
say 3
2
color?
mountains.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you for the bird.
Nice.
This is like the thing that Pac-Made is fantastic for. Also, geez, you are... They can't... they have to chump your
They have to
Finn
start
at this point.
chumping Finn here.
Yeah. That's gross.
This is getting a little stupid.
There is no world... Okay, come on. Opponent, what are you doing? Your opponent is Diamond,
God.
right? Like, that...
They know.
That's what
they
that
know.
means?
They know what's up.
They know what they're doing, and that's bizarre.
I think we're silver because there was a season reset.
Oh, okay, fair.
Love to draw cards. Love to have Snakeskin Veil.
Sarl's Pac-Mate. It's pretty good.
I don't care about a Wrath because replaced itself. So, yeah, sure, that's a good card. Yeah, World Tree would make sense.
What's going on over there?
I don't know.
Their deck, started to think pretty hard. Okay, yeah, that's a good blue-red card. But also, what about the other 2 colors that you're playing? If you equip Finn with that, I guess they have to
I forced the
block
block with, yeah.
with the Hawk, and that kills them next turn, which is ridiculous, and I hate it. Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so now we're in gold because there was a season reset like
Yesterday, I guess, or something.
yeah, they do them on months, even though the set released like
Okay.
on the
yeah.
20 like you know whatever. Okay. We almost poisoned them to death at the same time we attacked them for lethal. So
Yeah, so the poison was still very fake. It's just that it was very silly that they got up to 8 poison counters.
I'm still
because
trying
they
to figure
could not deal with a 1/3 with that touch.
Yep. Still
That's
trying
probably
to...
the real power of that creature.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Okay. It's also not 100% exactly end of the month by any sort of US or GMT telling what it's just... okay. Foretell sounds good. I'm playing one turn off curve.
If you're not punished for it, then that's fine. Right?
Well, the idea is I want to punish them for it.
Oh, yes, gotcha. Okay. Right, that's not your double cost liker. Okay.
So, my tutor.
Target player.
Yeah, I can let them tutor.
If you want to. You know, if you want.
Okay, activate. See if you get the land. That's the first. You can't foretell that card, by the way.
Foretell is
is
not cast.
From your hand face down. Yeah. Alright, well. Target me. What's good? I don't even know what I want, you know? I'm just gonna grab my largest creature. Even though, like, I'm also still holding up my counter. Like... Ooh, pre. Interesting. That means they have a 4 they want to play. Huh. This might be where I bring in Varagoth alone? No. Okay, they're finding land. Uh-huh. Please. Please do that block. Okay. You know, I think it is time to tutor a Mind Rod. Alright. I don't know what the right color is to name there. Like, I think blue is the most likely to feel like we just tutored a thing. Anyway. This deck is, blitzing. It's great. Very much enjoying it. It's been really good at having a strong curve. Foretell fixes so much. I'm scared of... Not scared, but, like, concerned how this works against, like, aggro-liker. Player who is swinging on turn 2 and 3. You know? So... Turn 2 Pac... Yeah, this looks fine. I like Pac-Man here. Oh, that's your one? Hmm. Okay, then. Alright, what's your foretell? Haste? No, another foretell and, leave up a white. Alright, that changes my land play. Yes. Sure. I don't really care about that. Discard here, discard our Raised Dead. Call it good. It's not really anything. A lot of foretell over there. Yeah, I think we can just beat down and win here. Like, another Skull Raid might be annoying. Sure. That's still in my favor. Anyway. No, thank you. Yeah, okay. I understand. Sometimes you get counterspelled and the game ends on the spot. No problems. Been making a lot of this style of effect as it. Whoa. A lot of this style of effect as of recently. The Zendikar had the Zulaport, not Zulaport, maybe it was Zulaport? The blue 1/1 with flash, the mill 2, -2, and then there's another one in this set that's a 1/2. They like that effect. There's a bird in Ravnica that does a thing as well. Does that a similar effect to that, not devotion though. It's been good. Rip. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, that looks fine. Let's get this threat down early. That's a lot of snow over there. The beatdown, huh? Alright. Troll. Jordan Snow? Ah, shit. Hi, Jorn. Winter is coming. Why on earth did they play that side? Because the other side plays cards from graveyard. And the front side untaps everything on attack, so they can ramp to make, like, a ton of mana. Like, they can basically double cast spells.
Yeah, it seems pretty good.
Alright, we're trying to fight our good old off-brand Jorn. Yeah, so like here, they get to cast a spell here, attack with Jorn, and then untap everything. Which their spell is Haunt the Weak, by the way. So they played a 4, and now they're going to be able to play another 4.
Well, they're
Okay.
they can generate a lot of mana.
Yeah. Don't have a lot of cards in hand, at least.
That's true. You can play 2 bows and then get bigger and then maybe fly over. Get flying and reach.
Literally, bow in. I think I need to. Yeah, they're coming in for 10 though. Is the problem? I'm gonna
They're
go.
coming in for 10, and you will be coming in for. I think the math is
6.
worth doing here. So it'd be 6 this turn. Yeah, it's probably not enough.
That's way behind. Yeah. I could double bow, make one of these.
Yeah, make one of those a creature.
Yeah. And then here's second bow, just for. Then we can fly over, like, you know, if we can just sort of get things a little stabilized, then we can fly over. Holy shit.
They made a real snow deck. How in the world did they pull this off?
It's a lot of snow over there. Oh, God.
Welcome to hell.
Oh,
Jeez.
shit. Okay, alright, okay. And everything's ultra fucked, but everything's, fuck.
Truly disgusting.
They can pump 5 times. Yeah, they can pump 5 times.
Because the swing in, the untap happens, so then be able to tap the Sculptors of Winter and also their snow lands. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it's quite gross.
I have no idea how I'm winning this. I think it's drawing fog. That's card in our deck, right? Fog. Okay. God, Jorn Snow. Okay. Anyway, the full untap. God. Okay, so they have 2 activations. I'm at 14. This puts me to 2. If I block on a sculptor, I would die. And blocking a troll doesn't actually change anything unless I block both trolls, in which case I take the damage anyway. Uh-huh. It's very funny to me that this Jorn is untapping, because if I'm remembering Five Kings Jon Snow correctly, that one had a ooh. That ain't enough in the slightest. Well. We go to town. Yeah, I think it was Five Kings. Jon Snow had a similar, like when it came in, or I think it was like on a Stark unit's death, stand a Stark unit. Oh, hey, fourth sculptor, hell yeah.
They picked every single thing in their colors that had the word snow on it. Turns out when you do that, they all work together really well.
The deck's pretty good.
Yeah.
I agree.
They were off color. They were playing black.
Yep. They just discard that to like one of the birds. And like recur it, you know, they don't cast that card. Alright. If we're gonna get crushed, that's where we get crushed, is the like constructed level deck that had 4x of, you know, the ramp target, you know, creature, and like when I say constructed level, I mean more in consistency at that deck. Is it snow? Is like frostbite and no other snow cards. That's not a, but that's not, I don't, okay. All right. Turn 2 this, turn 3 Recluse, turn 4 Blanc Blanc. We'll see. Ooh, Recluse looking nice. It's a pain, though, because I have to draw a land untapped to be able to... I think I still like this. This is a little awkward mana-wise. I'm not super happy about it. But Recluse really stuffs the Mistwalker well, in the sense that it's going to cost them more to do anything with it. Okay. Got a lot of card advantage at the ready. Hopefully we can, like, I think a good skull, next turn will be a good Skull Raid turn. Berserker Skull Raid. Like, yeah, Tergrid is cool or whatever, but I don't want to, they have 4 cards in hand and ripping 2. Yeah, especially here. I'm not waiting. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay. Your final card was what? Removal? Sure. I'm just replacing that 3/3 next turn, so no blocks. Lantern's gonna get really good really quick here.
Yeah, they currently have not much in the way of board or hand presence, so it is always good to see someone concede at 20.
Yeah. I don't feel like that was... Okay. Maybe it might have been that they didn't mean to attack with the 2-2. And we called a very
Perhaps.
obvious bluff. That maybe they were trying to use it to, like, hit the land or something. That's the most likely scenario in my mind, that they meant to use it to hit the land. Yeah, that was actually a circumstance where I really wanted to play the Lantern because they were super down on cards. So the Lantern was just going to immediately start just draining them down.
Either by destroying things that they had on board or just losing them life, yeah.
Yeah. This looks nice. Maybe Harold can draw us a card this time. Harold will consider drawing us a card. Okay. Okay. Our deck is not built for Harold in mind. Just, you know. Okay.
World's worst block on board.
Yeah. Kill spell? Stop it. My whole ass.
I do believe the problem is that your whole ass is on display, yeah.
Anyway, discard 2 is pretty nice here because they missed a land drop, so these are obvious. What the fuck?
Oh, wow. What a bizarre trick to have multiples of in your hand.
You know, on the discard 2, that wasn't what I was expecting. Okay, so this opponent is playing a 14 land deck. Like, that's what's going on
card
here.
costs 3, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Every card we've seen out of them costs 1, with the exception of the 2-drop.
Mm-hmm.
Trade. Get out of here. 2 for 1.
All combat tricks doesn't... I mean, it works. It does, but...
Alright, okay.
Holy shit. Oh, come on.
At least we're only on a 12-turn clock right now. Which is secretly like... I'm not playing that. I'm not playing you until I've got a double spell. A 1/1 won't change this. Okay.
I mean, that's actually kind of nice. That's creatures.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a double spell to have as your second thing.
I am scared.
I don't know if it works, though, right? Like... You gotta take out that pup.
Use your pump spell to save your dog. Okay. Alright. I'm like... So we're on like a 9-turn clock, but this deck has shown like a billion pump bits, you know, run amok. All right, we're just going for it.
Yeah, you don't have any other choice at this point. Well, if they have something, yeah, they've got an instant available. I see. Yeah, okay.
It worked, hopefully.
Unless they got a second one, go for it.
I did that specifically to play around your burn spell. Oh, fuck.
Hey, that card is way above your pay grade.
Yo, what are you doing with a 4-drop in your deck?
It's because you can foretell it, you see. It's actually a 3-drop.
It's actually a 3-drop, and it's also this is a Resto Angel. They could use it as a trick. Okay.
Pretty much exactly Resto Angel, huh?
It's permanent exile-ish instead of, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're the card I want to see.
I'm assuming Raise the Dagger can only grab creatures. It's not regrowth in black.
Yeah. We have to grab the spider.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I can block.
We're at 5. Like, I need the spider. They might just have another copy of Shock. Okay. Ah, fuck. That already was enough.
Yo, this deck is real as hell.
Yeah, this is they were on top of this all game. My favorite part of this was see, this is what I talked about. Like I mentioned like what happens when the aggro deck shows up. I didn't suspect this was the form it would take. You want to sack that?
You should definitely do the cool move of sacking the aura you played. That's the coolest move you have, definitely.
You want to sack that? Okay. Fine. Oh, wow. They were also, like, without that angel, that was the game, too. So we were actually pretty close to coming back on that. Like, if they didn't have the way of the... Basically, they needed the one last buster there to push in. I felt pretty good about the way I played the game, though. Anyway, final match. Let's do it. Especially the Hunt the Week. I felt pretty good about the Hunt the Week direction. Because, like, I was pretty certain they had a kill spell, so I just wanted to not throw that on the 3/3 and then try to kill with the 2/2, so.
Yeah.
Oh. Aggro. I'm discard 2, and it's 2 of the +1/+3 untapped tricks.
What a strange trick.
Yeah, Demon Bolt's really strong. Also, tricks are quite good in this format. Like,
yeah.
Tricks are good in a lot of formats. That's one of their... Oh, yeah,
well,
yeah. Yes, please.
Blood Sky Berserker, Vengeful Reaper, yeah.
Oh, no. It's happening again.
It's tragically real, and I hate that.
It's happening again. I want to draw a swamp. Sure. Alright. You ever gonna draw me that card? Okay. Didn't think so, but I had to ask.
You don't have elves or warriors.
No, I don't. The only cards this hits are the 2-drops. Like, not this one, the other one. The like, I'm pretty sure those are Elf Berserker, if I remember them right. Other than that, I think this card whiffs on every single other card in the deck. That's... yeah, Elf Berserker.
I'm sorry, opponent. I'm sorry that this is happening to you.
Oh, no.
You're dead next turn, and that's disgusting.
They have to leave back blockers. This is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna make their play horrible because of this. I hate it. I love it. I hate it. Like, if they just, like, pass, and I draw a removal spell, it ends. Okay. Are they out to kill Finn? Oh my god, they had to kill Finn.
Hey. You want to go raise the Draugr, grab it, and then make sure that they have to take another 2 points of, you know,
Yes.
poison counters? Yeah.
Yes.
I hate that. This is a bad game of Magic the Gathering.
Because now these are both lethal. Like, they now have to leave 2 blockers back. Become what you must. Become the poison bringer.
Come on, you didn't keep this hand based off of only this Vengeful Reaper as your only creature, right?
Okay.
That might be the flash. But that doesn't work, right? No. Is it next your turn comes around, or is it
No,
just,
it's just
the next turn?
The next turn.
Okay, so any flash or instant actually can be done when you pass.
I could equip Finn. Because their card is probably the Jarl. The alternate line is Berserker Bow.
If you had one more mana, you could Berserker Bow and equip. But
Player Jarl. Okay, didn't matter. That's good. That means we did the right thing here. Because they're at 5.
whew, this game was not one off of poison. Thank goodness.
Your creatures gain death touch. Cool. Alright, 4 cards in hand, 5. This menaces, like... Their team has death touch, so we gotta worry about that, you know? If I draw a swamp, I have activation. If I draw...
Most cards in your deck are a second spell for the Berserker.
Yeah. Not everything. There's some, like, foretell stuff that doesn't end up looking... Yep, that's your obvious best play. Okay. The activation is menace. The 2/2 can threaten lethal. That's the trick that the 2/2 also has. This is... I'm unsure. Oh, the kill spell? Proc kill my Berserker? No, kill Herald, okay. So I win on second spell? No? Okay, kill my bow. Alright, you're gonna be killing a lot of my shit. Alright, you can't attack with Lindworm or you lose. We have a lot of draws here that are good. And a couple bad ones and then land. Alright. Think we still wait this out. This card's so good. Having 2 of that, that's incredible. Holy shit. Look at their removal suite. Oh my god. Okay, their own Berserker. Okay. Getting worried about our own damage now. That's a really good draw. So I can fight down their 5/5?
Yeah. And then you have a blocker for their 6/6. Although, by on board at this point, they don't want to attack game again. Well, they'll have Death Touch on everything.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's super relevant, though.
If I attacked in, they double block, take the trade. I don't think we win from that position.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Yeah, I don't think you attack.
I don't think we attack. So Death Touch your team. That's fine. We're probably chump blocking the Lindworm. I can make a lot of chump blockers, is one of the things. The land sacks for double, for 2/1/1s. And -2/-2, of course. So I can chump block a lot here. They can't all out anymore. Like, our Berserker is a big threat for that. If they have their own Hunt the Weak, that'd be pretty good. Trade Mass Vandal for Berserk. Okay. This block seems pretty obvious. 2 cards in hand for our opponent. Ooh, now we are talking. Show me what you got. Anyway, here's Varagoth. Tutor anything. Might not even be relevant. That body's irrelevant. That rune is... I don't like the draw on it. If they all out, they lose. We take 5.
They're not playing white, right? So this is fine. The double strike trick is in white.
Yeah, the double strike trick is in white. That draw's fine. Kill your Draugr.
Is as many chumps. Yeah, this forces them to block the Berserker, so Vargoth gets to get in pretty much no matter what. Depending on what they drew.
Okay. This game's over next turn. If they double spell, they get menace, but we have 2 blockers. That's not double spell. Ha!
Another same hat, huh?
Well played. Okay. Felt pretty good about navigation on the end of that one. The 6-6 really pulled them back because that 6-6 is very good, by the way. Worm is super good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, Worm's a super good card. Also, I'd like to note the deck has Finn with 2 of the Saga that gives your team Death Touch.
Yeah, no, yeah, they were basically playing, what is it? It's not Rhythm of the Wild, right?
I know the card you're thinking of. The green
the overrun
2
with Impact.
Green 2 +1/+1 Infect to your team.
Yeah.
The Triumph.
Triumph of the Hordes.
Triumph, yeah. All right. Got our packs. Let's quick open those and call it good. Again, as I mentioned, today is just going to be one. I just wanted today to be short. We did 3 drafts on Saturday and 3 drafts on Thursday, so want to just get, take a little bit of time. Traded Valkyries and picked double Berserker. Yeah. Like, their life total was so low that I wanted to push, I felt like picking up Finn was worth it. I didn't feel like playing around with, again, around the Jarl was worth it. Because their life total was so low, I just wanted to push. God, Sigrid.
Hey.
Sigrid's so good. But yeah, that felt quite good. Demon Bolt with that amulet.
Nothing wrong with the 7-2, right?
Yeah. This is such a strange card. This is like...
A snow permanent, a legendary card, or a saga. You gain 1 life for each... What is this?
I don't know. This is like...
We decided to put together, 4 different available tutors together into 1 card because we didn't think that each one individually deserved a slot in the set.
Yeah, basically. Well, they've had, because, they have, a couple cards like this, but, this reminds me of, Board the Weatherlight, which was a garbage card as well. Or, Idyllic Tutor is a closer analog mana cost-wise. I am glad it exists because I'd rather it did than didn't. But, wow, this card is funky and weird.
You may special summon 1 legendary snow creature out of your deck.
Oh, here's a game winner.
This spell can't be countered. Create a 3/3... Serpent creature token named Coma's Coil. Okay.
That's each upkeep.
Each upkeep. Yep. So that's... Hey, snakes do that, weirdly enough. That's a thing that snakes do. They show up each upkeep.
Yep.
Sacrifice another serpent, choose 1 type, target permanent. Its ability... Okay. Gains indestructible this turn until end of turn. So you can't get rid of this.
It's very difficult. The only way... Feed the Serpent, oddly enough, can kill this if you Ouroboros it.
Yep.
If
it can eat itself, then that would kill it. Sure.
Yep, if it eats itself. Other than that, good luck.
You want to bind it in gold, I guess.
Sure. It still does its thing as a problem.
It still does generate snakes when you do that, yeah.
That saga, by the way, I like. It's like draw 4, and then like you get a bunch of 1/1 counters when you cast things. So.
A forging the Tyrite sword.
Always fun to see that.
Weird.
Okay, so it's just refunds. It's snow mana.
Yeah.
Again, the like.
It costs double, right? Is the thing though about that? Like, it refunds the This is mostly good in mono red, huh?
Yes.
Mono red snow.
Trickery. I feel like if Trickery gets touched, it's probably just in best of 1. But I don't know. I haven't played against the with or against the deck enough to know if it's like that consistent. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for joining. Hope you all had a fun time. Thank you, Doc, for jumping on in.
Hey, no worries. I actually got to stick around for all of it this time.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Doc, and thank you, Noam, for the hosts. Thank you, everybody who showed up and had a good time. If you want to catch more, you can always follow. I do streaming 7 Central on weekdays, 2 Central on weekends. You can catch me doing Magic a couple times a week. If you want to support the stream, you can always subscribe. You get the cool skulls and slimes. But if you're just here having a good time, chatting up, that's great. A+. So, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.